right? And, you know, when you look at the makeup, if anybody has, and you look up a model, when you're looking for the ideal model, woman model, it would be exactly what I said. Small torso, long leg. Unfortunately, I spotted it, and that's why I said, well, physically, maybe he just can't keep up because of the structure of his body. You know, he's a good player, but just, you know, relax on the defense. He just can't move the way he would like to move. So
Gilbert Arenas breaks down his hilarious take he had on Karl-Anthony Towns' body figure. Gilbert Arenas explains the reason why Cat may struggle on defense in the NBA. His clip we recently went viral. Well, now he's addressing it again, and you already know it's going to be funny. Let's see what he has to say.
Okay, we got to address something that went down earlier this week. So yesterday, you were trending on the internet for a controversial take you had on Karl-Anthony Towns on Monday's show. So as a reminder for everybody who may not have seen it, here's what Gil said.
Listen, can you just put Cat up there so we can just be educated
After all
on Cat himself? It's him. It's his physical makeup. Long legs, short torso, big ass feet. There's nothing he can do. He's built like a whole fucking bitch. He's built like a female. Like
Fuck that.
Am I saying something wrong? Look, he's built like a girl. He has girl hips. He's like a full WNBA player.
Nothing wrong with As a reminder, the views expressed on this show are not those of Underdog or any of our other employers or advertisers, are solely those of Gilbert Arenas. Gil, can you clarify what you meant about Karl-Anthony Towns?
What you gotta say about that?
After all that.
Come on.
I mean, it seems pretty clear.
Yeah. Clarified. It is clarified.
We was talking about, you know, him not being able to play defense. They was frustrated with him, and I'm saying, well, if you think about his makeup as a basketball player, it's actually the opposite of how a basketball male should be, right? Where, you know, you got him, small torso, long legs, right?
But the big feet part, what girl got a
big feet, right? That's just adds to it, right? He got Mary J. Blige, hips to the knees, right? So they cave in. That becomes from injuries, right? So what I'm saying is, it's correct. You probably didn't like the way I said it.
Hold on. Mary J. Blige.
Did he say Mary J?
Mary J. got the
hip
to the knee.
This ratio to here. Yeah.
Mercy.
Keep going. No, I'm just saying. So like when I was saying WNBA, like if you do the history of women basketball, they have ACL tears because their hip to knee ratio, right? It's wide and boom. So that's why they have ACL tears, right? And you know, when you look at the makeup, if anybody has, and you look up a model, when you're looking for the ideal model, woman model, it would be exactly what I said. Small torso, long leg. Unfortunately, I spotted it. And that's why I said, well, physically, maybe he just can't keep up because of the structure of his body. You know, he's a good player, but just, you know, relax on the defense. He just can't move the way he would like to move.
So you were saying that in support of Cat?
I was supporting him.
Based on his structural integrity?
Yes.
Okay.
You see how that works? Like, yo, they relax. You know, it ain't him. It's not like he's not giving no effort. It's just, you know, structurally he's not built the way. You know, you got 45 feet, man. You ain't moving left or right like that, or front to back. You know, and then we're the, you know, and it's a, you know, it was. And then, you know, he's gained weight a little bit, so
I'm gonna go home if you stop. If you keep
no, I'm just saying. But you know, this
I'm gonna get up and leave.
I'm just saying. It's not like I just threw this shit out there. I literally was watching.
The fact that you said they got 45
feet.
Man, it's just big. Like, don't they look,
man?
Yeah, because his legs. His legs is little. That's why, like, the shoes really look big on him.
Oh, no, they are big.
Right? Like, if you look at anybody who else has 20s, it only looks big on him because his legs is little, right? And then, you know, he's a little older, so he got the heavy top. So he's top heavy.
You got a muffin top?
Yeah, you got the muffin top, right? Little wisdom tooth thing going on. So this is just a lot of things going on with him. Little wisdom tooth, you know what I mean?
Little wisdom tooth.
So
hit him with 3.
So I'm saying,
Mary J. Blige. Hip to knee. Oh,
Man, let me stop.
So
let me stop egging this boy on, man.
They gonna run so many videos.
But stop.
Man, reach and
You have to-
fly.
I'm just,
knee.
so I'm just saying.
Doing the motherfucking two-step with the hip to knee.
Listen, so you don't need to
That's
really
the
kill him.
dance.
So
That's
don't
the
kill him
dance.
now, because it's the structure.
Yeah, you are.
Oh shit, that's
Call
what
him
it's
a
called.
model.
The hip
They
to
got a
knee. That's the 1990.
Mary Jane.
Yeah,
That's the jam.
I'm going.
I didn't want to listen. I didn't want to be all fucked up and like, am I off here? And then I typed in, is Karl-Anthony appropriate? Is he appropriate
Stop.
to a man or a woman? It said, he's 7 foot tall with very long legs and a narrow frame compared to other bigs like Embiid or
You with
Shaq.
the chat GBT?
Yeah. He does have a high waistline, which makes his torso appear small on the court. That mixed with his upright vertical posture gives him a
Can somebody come take this mic off,
Yeah,
man?
please. Chat
So
GBT.
listen, that probably what gives off the oddly proportion of model walk energy.
Gil, I don't know why you're bringing
Read it.
me into this.
Am I just making it up?
This according to ChatGPT.
I'm trying to tell you.
Secret models. That's what chat GBT say. He the catwalk.
And please don't read the,
Hey, and
the
then-
petty
then-
style translation of
Okay,
that.
and then on the WNBA side, it was more of this.
So
As a basketball player, when you're a coordinated basketball player, right? When we get the ball, we pivot on our leg, and this is our free leg, so this is where our power comes from when we're pushing off. For some reason, women's basketball, from even a small age, it's opposite. They stand on their right leg to go like this. He does the same thing.
Now Gil will show in-game footage of Karl-Anthony Towns to prove his point.
So I was like, oh, you play like a... That's where that comes in. I think we got video of it,
Joanna.
just in case so people can see it. Right, look.
Gil, do you think or you
Right,
know?
look. No, that's normal. Here you go, you see that?
The hell he
And
took
then
off his right foot.
Yeah, that's what I said. that's the WNBA. That's the, like women's basketball tips.
Yeah.
We had to go.
I know there's more. I don't know if they put it up there.
We had to go all the way to Asia for those video clips.
Right, look at
I
that.
will-
It's just like he traveled. What's so funny is you can call a travel on him every time. Like I even called to see if he was right. Look, just awkward.
I can't wait.
That's why he looks awkward, because he's on the wrong leg.
No Towns gonna whoop your ass, right?
Huh?
I would like to see that.
That's
I'm just saying.
Hey, regardless
That's
of
what-
all
I'm just doing the research. Look, it's just awkward.
that boy right there got block work.
They thought Michael Jackson couldn't fight neither.
No, I'm just saying. I'm just going off.
that block.
I'm just going off of research. It's unorthodox. Like I was trying to figure out if he's actually left-handed that just shoots right.
That would make sense.
Yeah, you know what I mean? That would make sense, because he plays like that's why he loves driving left. I was like, shit, maybe he's just actually left-handed that just plays basketball right. But I'm not the only one that noticed that I think we got if you need the cleaner version, can you play Winnie, please?
Damn.
Brian? Oh, you don't have it? Oh, okay. We was playing
They fucking
Brian.
up in the back.
We will, Brian Windhorse, I believe.
Windhorse, he actually pointed it out too, that the reason his game is so awkward because
He just
long legs, short torso. But he said two players are like that. He said him and Tyrese is both built the same.
Who?
Tyrese Halliburton. I can't see it on him, but I spotted that on Cat quick.
He do play a little
Yo, as the chat point out, this is likely a mandatory fade between you and
Yeah, for sure.
you have ventured in the beef stew range.
Why is he fading with me?
I'm just telling you what's gonna happen.
Like the Dominican said I couldn't come to Dykeman.
I hope you ready.
You're not allowed to die.
And I don't even know, like, sometimes you gotta be careful on what you say, because, you know what I mean? I didn't know where it was coming from, and you throw out Dykeman, and I'm like,
It's a
gotta
Cuban
choose your
Dominican
words
beef now.
carefully.
It's the Cuban.
you gotta choose your word carefully. That just doesn't,
he gonna
them two words separate makes for a funny argument. It just makes for a
It
funny
does not.
conversation.
Well, y'all, Gil don't go out, y'all, so Gil could never.
Like, I'm like,
go to
Dyke, man, that's hilarious. And I'm like,
Dykeman,
why
one
can I
word,
go there?
Dykeman.
It's-
Here's the thing. They try to send the message through me to reach to him.
Oh.
And what was that message? Son?
Whatever message they want to get out, when they see me, they say, hey,
Tell Gil.
What?
Yeah.
Ain't
That
that
happened
just
to me.
glad it ain't been no shots or nothing yet. No throwing no tomatoes and nothing
What?
like that. But yeah, they waiting to, hey man.
We have a Dominican Cuban.
Like, yo, I had a whole bunch of Spanish people in my chat. I didn't know what was going on.
No
'Cause,
black.
I guess because, it's all in Spanish, so I was like, I don't know what the fuck to talk about. So I didn't know the Dominicans was
Yo,
happening.
please don't make it so that I can't go back to my.
No, what I'm saying is I didn't know the Dominicans. I'm like, what did I do to y'all?
Dominican?
Steve?
Cat is Dominican.
I know he's Dominican, but I didn't say nothing about Dominican. I'm like, well, I thought the people who should be mad is men with short torsos and long legs. That's
Gil, Dominican people take their structural integrity very seriously.
No, cool.
Okay, but I'm saying, it's a point
You
of
should only be mad if you are small waist or high waist, long legs.
Yeah, his daddy gonna have a problem with
The
it.
Africans last time I tried to fuck.
His daddy gonna feel some type of way.
Gil, you are not only not good in several cities across America, but also countries, entire continents.
I was trying to give him an out on why his defense was lacking this year, so the rest of the team don't have to be frustrated.
Well, we will see.
Wait, how come I say that y'all mad, but when they call him, what's the name that they give him?
The big bodega?
No.
Oh.
When they see him walk around.
Joanna?
No. Right, they call him what? What was it? Zesty Carl. And that's fine? Wow, that's fine.
His voice.
But that's fine. So that's okay. Y'all can go
Yeah,
ahead.
it's funny. That's funny.
Everybody done called him Zesty. That's fine.
You can't call a man a big old bitch.
But I said he looked like a model from the back. Something wrong with that. Model with big feet. Something. I got a problem.
No, you said that about George Niang already, so you already said
No,
that.
he was baby mama body. That's different. That's two different people. That was different, man. You know what I mean? That's baby mama body.
No, I just want to know this.
Oh, he
work
definitely
you
got a
doing.
bad
I just
I just want to know this.
Definitely
work.
got a bad body.
No, I'm just saying when you
Definitely got a
just-
bad body.
When you drunk watching the game and you
George
see
Niang,
Oh, yeah,
he
for sure.
definitely built like somebody's auntie.
yeah, they call me suspect. I was like, I'm drinking, motherfucker, run across, and I look, oh, who that? Oh, shit, this is co-ed.
Oh, big ass. Damn.
Gil, Gil's Arena is bigger than just yourself. We have to live
Yeah.
here as well.
I didn't say
we
nothing.
actually go out into society.
I
though.
didn't say nothing wrong.
Yes, you did.
I didn't say he was the B
You don't
word.
talk
I'm not
about
saying
my-
like him as a person.
You don't talk about my team.
Is the B, not.
But you said
person.
not a half or a sum of a B, but a whole B word.
A whole,
Yeah, but not
whole
in the form
fucking
like
bitch.
Him as
still
a
getting
man.
Order. He didn't
still-
even get
Not him as a
recorded.
man, just
He said skip
Just-
whole shit.
What?
his features.
Fuck the assessment.
What?
This boy's crazy.
Y'all pointed out the past.
It's a workout.
I do get to I didn't do none of that.
Gil, you just did it.
Hey, I didn't do none of that. Right, so all of that. So all y'all memes of when he made that no look, hi, that was fine. Yeah, y'all get away with that.
That's who he is.
Soon as I do some shit,
That just seems.
I need to apologize.
Yeah, apologize to the sounds.
I apologize that you didn't get all your father's attributes, but just size the height. Sometimes we just make
But what work walking around with 20 size feet?
That's what he got from his daddy.
I'm not going there. Nope. Not on duty.
He's been through too much.
So do we have that Windhurst clip ready? All right, let's.
You got it?
Describe Cat as someone who's just getting into basketball.
He's an awkward guy. Actually, Cat and Halliburton have the same feature. They have a very high waist. This is what scouts will talk about. Towns is going to look a little awkward because he has very long legs relative to your average NBA player. Because, he falls awkwardly. He does things awkwardly. So you see a guy who plays that way, and then he has sort of unusual mannerisms for an NBA player. The way he talks and the way he makes his, his facial expressions. You put all that together and you have a guy who's just a little bit awkward, but he's super duper crazy talented. And here's the other thing. The guy just absolutely puts up statistics. You don't fall backwards into the All-NBA team, okay? That's how I would describe him. I don't know if you agree or not.
Super duper talented.
Okay, so we're going to replace my word to describe him, and then we're going to use Brian's awkward. It's very awkward.
Unorthodox, perhaps.
Unorthodox.
No.
Yeah, I've always said this game is disgusting. But he get it done, though.
Yeah,
right?
no,
So that was always been my like to watch him play. You like, ooh, but you look at the stat sheet, it's like, all right. And when he shoot from three, this year, all right. So you, it's,
that.
You don't fall
numbers.
backwards to
He
all
can't do
NBA
that to
teams.
Towns.
No, I mean, no, it's not. It has nothing to do with
can't do that to
it's- No,
Towns.
no, I'm saying it has
Come
nothing to do with
on,
his
man.
talent. I mean,
Yeah.
fucking nigga's nice. I'm just saying that.
Hell of a basketball player.
Don't worry about the
say,
defense.
come
Leave him
on,
alone on the
man.
defense.
I think
He
so.
is
The moral of the
nice.
story, beyond everything you said, is just leave him alone about
The
the
defense, yeah.
That's all that matters. That's what we should clip that part, please.
Clip that part.
But let's keep
I'm
this thing
defending.
moving.
I'm defending his defense. You know.
Defending Cat's people.
Women get.
Gilbert Arenas always keeps it real and funny. But what do you think? Did he go too far with that take on Karl-Anthony Towns? Or was it all just jokes? Let me know what you think in the comments below, and I'll see you in the next video.